Hey folks, welcome back to the Trinity Episcopal Church YouTube Bible study. I'm Jimmy Abbott, the priest here at Trinity, and today we're going to look at Matthew chapter 3, verses 13 through 17. This is the gospel lesson appointed for January 8th, 2023. This is the feast of the baptism of our Lord Jesus. It's always the first Sunday after the Epiphany. One of the interesting things in this story is an explanation in Matthew as to why Jesus is being baptized by John the Baptist. It doesn't seem to really make sense. If Jesus is the greater, more superior one, why is he being baptized by John the Baptist? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Let me read that little portion of it to you. Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan to be baptized by him. John would have prevented him, saying, "I need to be baptized by you, and do you come to me?" But Jesus answered him, "Let it be so now, for it is proper for us in this way to fulfill all righteousness." Then he consented. See, I think one of the things going on here is we can oftentimes think of baptism as just for the forgiveness of sin, which it is, but we also know that it is more than that. Baptism is the beginning of a new life. It is the beginning of a vocation to live with God. And I think that is some of what Matthew is highlighting here. It's not that Jesus needs to be forgiven of sins, but that this moment, his baptism by John in the Jordan, marks the beginning of his ministry, this vocation that he has taken on as Son of God, as Messiah, as Christ. And we get that the heavens are then opened and we hear the voice from God saying, "This is my Son, the beloved, with whom I am well pleased." So I want you to think about this in your own baptism, in your own baptismal life now. It's not that your baptism was just to forgive you from sins, while yes, that is true. It's also a beginning line, a start to something new. I want you to think about this. What are some of the new ways that you can live with God? This is especially poignant at the beginning of the year as we're making New Year's resolutions. What are some of the practices, the habits that you can put into place as a sign of baptismal rebirth that signify this new life that you are leading? I'd love to hear from you. What are some of those practices that you're going to inculcate this year? What are some new habits that you would like to form as a sign of your baptismal life, as part of this vocation you have to follow Jesus?